New Jersey can be a very confusing state. I should know. I grew up here.
Whoa. All right, so right now we're gonna, because in Seth's chat lately, I've been getting harassed over my love for Taylor ham, and I fucking love Taylor ham, right? When I lived in Florida, I cried over not being able to get a Taylor ham, egg and cheese on a French toast bagel. But like, fucking Taylor ham is amazing, dude. It's a New Jersey thing. We like our pizza, we like our bagels, and we like our Taylor ham. And our Taylor ham goes well with bagels. Yeah, obviously I can't speak for all New Jerseyans, but I'd say that a lot of us, especially once we leave New Jersey and experience what it's like to live in a different state. Yeah. So we're watching a video on why pork roll or Taylor ham rules Jersey.
New Jersey can be a very confusing state. I should know. I grew up here. It's a land of endless contradiction. But there is one thing that binds the Garden State together: pork roll. Pork roll is the unofficial but indisputable
Taylor ham, dude. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's Taylor ham.
State meat of New Jersey. Somewhere between Spam and bologna and kielbasa. Very rare outside the mid-Atlantic, but totally ubiquitous here. And even though everyone in North Jersey calls it Taylor ham, pretty much the entire state agrees it's an essential part of our culinary heritage.
It's Taylor ham.
So from iconic diners to wacky festivals to down the shore towns on the come up, we hit the road to see what makes pork rolls so damn important to New Jersey. You could call it a road trip, or you could call it a pork roll.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm Pete Genovese, a reporter and food writer for NJ.com and the Star Ledger. But I've been writing about food pretty much nonstop for the last 20 years.
So this is a classic, right? So
Taylor ham, egg and cheese.
This is how most of New Jersey wakes up on any given day.
This is the unofficial state sandwich. We have Taylor ham, egg and cheese, or pork roll, egg and cheese if you're from South Jersey. I've said it a million times, and I'll say it to the day I die. All Taylor ham is pork roll, not all pork roll is Taylor ham.
Shut up.
Yeah. It's the quickest way to tell somebody's from North Jersey. They'll say Taylor ham. And South Jersey, it's pork roll. There's really a whole technique here. First of all, the Taylor ham, and it is Taylor ham.
I feel like personally attacked watching this with you guys, by the way.
Goes on the grill first. Egg goes right next to it. And then the tricky part is the cheese is put on the roll, and it's put in a little broiler. The egg put on top of the Taylor ham sandwich.
That is such a small amount, dude. I've sent you guys pictures of what I usually get. Dude, it's like fucking 4 or 5 slices.
Lived in Jersey all my life. Nothing says Jersey like a diner.
The Summit Diner
Facts.
is a special diner, even by diners' standards.
Google it. Google it, boys and girls. If you don't believe me, New Jersey is the diner capital of the world. Search up diner capital of the world.
Probably the oldest diner in the state. Goes back to the late 30s. You know, the booths, spinning stools, the great guys behind the counter. This is a peculiarly Jersey thing. Taylor ham pork roll. It's ours. It's not anybody else's. You want it, you got to come across the bridge and hunt it down. It's a Jersey thing. Why it hasn't spread, who knows? It's kind of cool that it hasn't spread because we can claim it as our own. So I'm a Trent guy, born in Trenton. Trenton makes the world takes what the world refuses. Trenton uses, and Trenton is, of course, the center of the pork roll universe. And they have not one but 2 pork roll festivals on the same day. You should check them out.
Wait, there's pork roll festivals? Yo, I mean Taylor ham festivals.
Sounds like I have to.
They're everywhere here, Seth. Some towns have more than one. That's diners? Yes, diners. Okay, so Denny's, when people talk about Denny's or IHOP or anything like that with me, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's a restaurant. That's just a normal fucking, like, chain restaurant. That's not a diner. Don't call it a diner. It's not a diner, because it's not. They serve way more than Denny's and IHOP.
Pork roll, like, daily, pretty much. If not 3-4 times a week.
It's definitely a Jersey thing.
Pork roll, egg and cheese on a toasted egg bagel. That's what I like. We used to get them on our way to the beach when I was little.
So I'm TC Nelson from Trenton Social, and we're at the Trenton Pork Roll Festival celebrating the iconic delicacy of Trenton, which is pork roll.
Hi, my name's Scott Miller, and we're at the 4th Annual Pork Roll Festival in historic downtown Trenton, New Jersey. Basically a Rust Belt city with our share of poverty and crime.
We don't have accents. I don't care what you say, Jersey doesn't have an accent. It's like New York accents. New York City accents that like flow over to New Jerseyans that frequently hang out in New York City. Let me catch up a chat real quick. Sorry, I got a little into this for a second. I was like, dude, there's a fucking festival. What? Pull up a pic of Taylor Ham. We've gotten way past that.
And things like that. But it's really a great city. It's beautiful and we have great people. But more importantly, we have our native pork roll industry, which was started here in Trenton in 1856 by John Taylor and Case Pork Roll Company. George Washington Case was the founder of that. And these two people have been manufacturing pork roll here since the 1800s. New Jersey's favorite processed meat.
You know, there's Spam, there's bologna, there's scrapple, there's whatever, but a lot of people don't know about pork roll still. So, you know, we're happy to celebrate it here.
It's one of the few things that people come back to Trenton.
New York City is our big brother, and then Philadelphia is our big sister. So a lot of the cities that are in New Jersey are dwarfed by bigger cities, but pork roll is ours.
The festivals were totally rad. While we were there, a bunch of people were talking up the same food truck called Johnny's Pork Roll, which apparently does some really innovative stuff with everyone's favorite meat product. He posts up in Asbury Park, which is a shore town on the other side of the state. So we're gonna drive over there now, catch up with the man himself, talk about Asbury's resurgent food scene and his time spent pushing pork roll.
You too, Seth. Thank you.
I grew up down here, spent my whole life on the beach, and like everybody in Jersey, I grew up eating pork roll. It's like the Springsteen of meat because, you know, Bon Jovi sold more records than Springsteen, even though people don't want to hear that. We all think of Springsteen as bigger and more prolific. Pork roll is like Springsteen in that sense. It's just something I think that we embrace from a food standpoint.
Bon Jovi's like bacon, like the
yes,
the
yes,
headliner,
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Fat sandwiches. That's another thing, but that's kind of a secret here too. Not everybody in New Jersey knows what a fat sandwich is, but everybody in New Jersey knows what Taylor Ham is.
He's bacon. I guess Skid Row would be Spam, maybe, because they're from Jersey too, aren't they? We started with one truck 4 years ago. Our standard big sandwich is the pork roll, egg and cheese, but underneath that we have a couple really unique sandwiches. The Hawaiian with Swiss, barbecue, and pineapple. For our pork roll Reuben, grilled rye, Swiss, a grilled spicy kraut, and we do a grilled cheese that we're pretty known for too, which does have bacon on it. So I do keep pork rolls. I keep pork rolls half brother on it.
You're a reasonable man.
You know, being in Asbury Park is really special because this was the original gimmick town, though. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, that building, Convention Hall, was built. Even the same architects that did Grand Central did that. Groucho Marx opened it, and it stood for years. It's just the jewel of the Jersey coast. Yeah. You know, a lot of things that fell by the wayside, things changed, you know, but it's nice to see it coming back, and it's almost coming back in a modern version of what it was. I'm really stoked, just as a food truck guy and the pork roll truck, to just be part of the little fabric of this town, because there is a lot of cool food happening up and down the boardwalk, you know. The pork roll is something for people in New Jersey that we've all had on our plate since we were a little kid. It just became part of my life. It's that deep emotional attachment. It's comfort food. It's who we are. And we're proud of it, I think, in New Jersey. People really, as silly as it sounds, we're really proud of it. It's our little thing.
Yo, I hope you enjoyed the episode of Food Groups you just watched about New Jersey's love affair with pork roll. If you did, do me a few favors, subscribe to Thrillest channel, watch this video, and you know the drill. Like and comment below. I'll be in there responding to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch up with you next time.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for shining the light on Taylor Ham. Really kind.